Hi everyone, it's Lynette with Charmed Grammy Crochet. Let me put these glasses away. Today is Sunday, March 1st. Yay, 1st of March. And I have to say, this is Charm Chatter number 29. And I just wanted to kind of give you an update on what's going to be happening on Tuesday. What I've been doing over the last couple of days here. So I took to heart some of the things that everyone was saying about the babies, and there must be clouds going by. Don't mind the changing of my lights back there. It's kind of freaking me out. We actually have some sun out today, and that's not normal here in northern Ohio by the lake. We get mostly gray skies until April. So anyway, as I was saying, some of you had mentioned that maybe I should be more think about more of the holes in the blankets for the kids to have them make, because the little baby fingers for the kids from the babies from the NICU. So I'm like, okay, I will rethink that, and I did, and I decided. So let me show you what I decided on. I'm going to do, if they want to do grannies, I think for a lot of them, grannies might be a good way to go. Rosie had said that they might have trouble chaining and then working back in that first chain. But maybe, going through a hole in a granny would be a good idea. So I'm going to do solid grannies. And at one point I made this one, and I was trying to just figure out how to do it without having to turn your work. Without having to slip stitch over, but just turn your work, and like Z does on her loveys, when you make that lovey for the to go around the stuffed animal's head, she doesn't have you turn your work. You just, she does have you turn your work. Like chain 1, turn your work, and just go the other way, chain 3, whatever, so that you don't have to slip stitch over or worry about where you are. You just chain up 3, turn your work, and go the other way. And so there's like every other row is really the back of the double crochet, but who cares? So I was kind of thinking about doing that, and so I had played with it, but then I decided not to do that way. I found, and I can't remember, oh wait, I have it written down. Fiber Flux has a really nice video on how to do a solid granny. So there's not too many holes then. And then they can refer to the video in between sessions with me, because we'll be doing Tuesdays. It'll be Tuesdays after school. So, excuse me. So this is going to show them what it's supposed to kind of look like, and I didn't weave in the end. So there you go. This is going to be my sample, and it's just scrap yarn, and then we'll work on it. So then for the blanket, oh, excuse me, I decided on a pattern by Blossom Crochet, which I know that she uses UK terms, but the pattern is easy. It's just 1 row single crochet, 1 row double crochet. So I think it'll be easy enough. Just the 2 row repeat, but yet give it some, not just single crochet or double crochet the whole time, whatever. So, and then her tutorial is there as well. My daughter seems to think that the students mostly will want to do the grannies or the loom, and but there's some other teachers that also want to participate and learn to crochet. So don't mind my hair, oh my goodness. So I think they'll mostly be doing the blankets, and again, they will have the tutorial to fall back on. Then one of my yarn tubers, who also, let me see if I wrote down her name, Cherry the String Stretching Studio. Sherry the Stretching Studio. She's a new channel. You guys, she's really good. You really should go check her out. I will link her at the bottom here along with the other ones. But she turned me on to Goodknitkisses. I'm sorry, not Good Night. Goodknitkisses, who is a loom knitter. Has lots of tutorials, easy to follow. She also gave me some other tips. And I did look at Mama Llama Kayla first, or Kayla, but she doesn't have that. She has a lot of videos, but not a lot of tutorials. So I went with this Goodknitkisses, and found a couple of tutorials on how to cast on and how to cast off. And so we're just going to do an E-wrap if you're at all familiar with any of those terms. So I've been practicing. This is just scrap yarn. I just reach in and grab one until it's gone, and reach in and grab another until it's gone. So green lasts a long time from the beginning till here. Then I started with green and pink. Then it's yellow and green, and the yellow is still going. I still have a lot of yellow, so I'm still working on the yellow, and I added a couple of other colors in there. I just started on, let's see, I got a variegated purple color here, a variegated blue and tan color here, and now I just started with a solid lavender. And I really don't care what it looks like. It's just more, I want to get at least one panel done before Tuesday so I can see the size. So someone, I think it might have been Sherry, well, maybe on a different video. I watched a lot of videos on looming because I want to at least feel like I have some minor knowledge as to what I'm talking about. But someone said, tie a piece of string to the length of what you want your project to be, and then you know when to finish. So someone also had said, don't skip don't use all of the loom holes, pegs. That way you won't, it'll help you not to go all the way round and round, because I need this to be flat, so we can't go round and round. We have to stop and turn the loom. So I put the white thread, that I'm not using a white color, but I put the white thread that's I googled it said preemie baby blankets should be 24 by 24. So I measured this to be 24 inches long from the peg, from the knot. So I just take it off and I slide it on over here when I want to like measure and see how much further I have to go. Then I stick it in the middle, pull it down so that it can just hang with the yarn, with the project. And I know it curls at the bottom, and it's curling at the sides as well. You have to put a border, which will be fine. We'll do a border. So I have a couple more inches to go on this, and then I can see, I know it'll be 24 this way, but I think I'm going to need 3 panels. I think these will be like 12 inches by the time you take them off of there. So I think we'll need 2 and 2. I think we'll make a little NICU baby size blanket. Somebody had said for the kids, since you have to use 2 strands, we're going to work with worsted weight yarn, because that's what I could get at Mark's, the Dreamweaver for inexpensive. So that's what I've been collecting. So they're going to have to do 2 strands at once. So she said, put them through a straw, like a little 4-inch straw, and then it'll be easy for the kids to just whip around there. I didn't do that for myself because I didn't have any straws in the house, so I'm doing it strawless. Can't add a straw now unless I don't have, 2 working strands at one time. So anyway, this is what my loom blankie is looking like so far. It'll probably not go to the NICU. my sample probably will not go to the NICU because it's kind of ugly. It'll probably be a blankie for my dog, because now that it's winter, she's liking a blankie. So that's what I'm doing with that. I worked on this for several hours yesterday. It's not working up as quickly as I thought it would, but I really, I mean, it's not hard to do, so. But the other blanket that I'm making, I will definitely turn that one into the NICU. That'll be, at least one contribution from me. I don't know if I'll turn this other one in or not. I'm trying to see if my husband will work on the other panel. I'm like, honey, you want to learn how to loom knit? He's like, not right now. Like, okay, maybe later. Maybe I can just get him to do the other panel so I can work on the other blanket. But it doesn't matter if he does or not. I don't care. So then I saw these YouTube videos yesterday while I was looming away that were how Michael's has their latte cakes on sale on clearance for $2.97. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go there. I saw more than one video about that. I don't remember who bought latte cakes. If you did, you know who you were. I watched your videos. I think Bag O' Day went and bought a whole bunch. And then I know there was at least one other person I watched. And when I got up this morning, I had a 60% off coupon. One thing, one item from Michael's in my email. So I'm like, oh, I'm definitely going. So I got my chores done. And off to Michael's I went. My Michael's did not have their latte cakes on clearance. They probably had less than 20 cakes in the whole store. Definitely less than 20. They had 2 of the blackberry, 1 of like a gray or something, I don't remember. And then maybe 5 of another color. And probably I would have bought them all. Probably. But they were not on. They were not on clearance. And I'm like, what? They had other stuff on clearance, lots of stuff on clearance. But not that. I was very disappointed. So I did not buy any latte cakes because I'm not going to spend $10 for them when tomorrow they'll probably get the email and say mark them down to 3. But I'll show you what I did buy. Because I couldn't not buy, and I did get a shamrock shake because I love shamrock shakes. So they had their Super Saver Ombre, a couple of the colors of this Red Heart Ombre. This color is called, I read better when it's not upside down, Sea Coral. And you guys, oh, that's beautiful. I just totally love the color. I'm really into, I think I'm taking after Mad Mimi. Laura's orange colors are rubbing off on me. I've been into orange and yellow lately. And purple, like since I've been forever, purple's always been my favorite color. But I'm really getting into orange and yellows these days. So I bought 2 of these. I was going to buy I believe, 1 red one. And I was going to buy another red. But I didn't. And I had the teal in my cart too, but I didn't. I put them back. So I'm kind of proud of myself for putting them back, but I'm like, they were on sale for $5 instead of 10. Now, they had their cotton cakes were on last year's colors. They still had some of last year's colors of these, and they're on now for $4, $3.97. So I bought 3 of those to go. This one's called Rose Whisper. I'm not going to get into all the stats on these yarns. You guys all know what they're like. And I bought this. I won't think this one's hydrangea. Yeah, I bought this hydrangea. So I have plans for these for this summer. We'll see if I get to it. Because now I got to make baby blankets instead of the crocheting that I wanted to do. And I bought this Blush and Bloom. Now, 2 weeks ago when Michael's had all of their yarn 40% off, like everything in the store, I went there to get their new colors because Bag O' Day went on and on. Crystal went on and on about all the pretty new colors. I'm like, oh, I'm going to go there. They have everything on sale 40% off. I'm going to buy some. My store did not have 1 new spring color. So I don't know what's up with my store. But today, Oh yes, they had their spring colors in. Not 40% off because that sale's over. But I did have that 60% off coupon, so I bought this color. It is so pretty. It is called Frosted Pink. And it matches the pink in here. Not the coral. There's a coral like, so there's like this, see this color right here? There's this like orangey coral color, but then there's this pink, and this color matches the pink. Like really good, I think. So I bought the pink to go with, I have another, I think just one of these. So I thought I'm going to make myself for sure either a top or a pool cover. I mean, I have a pool, so I may as well make a pool cover, right? You know, swimsuit cover, whatever. And I'll like make it in this and trim it in this or something to that effect. But I love them together, so I used my 60% off coupon and bought this. That's all that I got at Michael's. But, you know, the store that carries Dreamweaver yarn, my Mark's store, my sister-in-law works there. And hers, she told me last weekend that they're going to stop carrying at least for the summer, but she thinks that Mark's is done with carrying yarn at all, so the Dreamweaver might be going away altogether. And they've marked their yarn down to 99 cents a package. And they always come in two. So, you know, we're starting this kids next, and I'm nervous that I don't have enough yarn. Because my daughter said that she thinks there's going to be 10 kids. So if there's 10 students plus some teachers, and I figure if I was running short on yarn, the teachers could go buy their own yarn. But I wanted to provide for the students because my neighborhood, my community I'm kind of inner city, and with the mortgage crisis of, you know, 10 years ago, really hurt my city bad, and like 1/3 of the houses in the city became vacant. And now it's a very underprivileged community that lost 1/3 of its revenues for the schools, and our school system is in dire straits. So, and most of the people, a great deal of the people that live here are not very well off. Or they're like me and just stuck. My house isn't worth any money anymore because the neighborhood took such a turn. The mortgage industry crisis killed my neighborhood. You know, people just lost their homes like crazy. So anyway, I'm not a sad story. It's just what happened. And now my neighborhood is on the poor side. There's a lot of mostly underprivileged. The school system isn't as good as what it once was. The revenue's down 1/3 with people losing all their homes. Like my own street, it was a little tiny street. It had 13 houses on it when I moved in here like 30 years ago. And now I think there's 8 because they were vacant. Nobody was buying them. And now they're, you know, empty, and they tore them down. So that's just the plight of my neighborhood. So I know that I can afford this yarn better than a lot of these students can. So, and it's really cheap now. So I went to Mark's and I bought, I'll just show you some colors. I bought these. Like this variegated, and they can go with this red. I'm thinking they'll probably need maybe 4 skeins for a blanket, depending on what they're doing. The Loom, they'll need at least 2 strands at a time. So I was thinking if they used a solid and the variegated together, that would be kind of cool. And if they wanted to do grannies, they could do, you know, like some solid, some variegated if they wanted to. And I have, you know, a whole box of other yarn. And then I have some yarn. Dana from Wonderlust Crochet, God bless her. She was gracious enough and sent yarn for my students. Well, they're not my students, but our students. Then I bought the purples. Wait, hold on. It's falling. So I bought the variegated and solid purples. The variegateds, which is really kind of funny, but the variegateds do have more yarn on them. They're bigger skeins than the solids. Then I have this color with some more red that they could also mix and match. And they could also put like blue in with this or purple or whatever with this. But I did get some more red to go with it. So with the box that I have upstairs and now all these new ones, I'm pretty confident that we can get some blankets made. I'm not, I thought I had a lot of yarn for them. And then when I was boxing it up on Friday, I'm like, ooh, if there's 10 kids and they're going to double strand the yarn on the looms, ooh, I didn't think I had enough. I was nervous. My daughter just kept saying, don't worry, Mom, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. And I'm like, yeah. So I would hate for them to get halfway through and not have enough yarn. And then what are they going to do? So anyway, I think we can make it work now. Do you think probably like these solid skeins, and I have lots of the other ones, but the solid skeins are only 3.5 ounces per skein. So 7 ounces per pack for 99 cents is pretty good. And it is, this color is really nice and soft. But these are Red Heart. I mean, Holly from Proper Pineapple is doing a giveaway, giving away 2 or 4 skeins of this Red Heart yarn. I'm like, oh, I got a bunch of that. And these skeins say that these are 5-ounce skeins, 236 yards. So if I tell the kids, I'm really looking for some opinions. If I tell the kids, if you're going to loom, you need to figure total of maybe 5 of these 5 skeins, 2, or no, like, this is less. So they're going to be 1 more of this than this. So if they did like 4 of these and 5 of these so that they have enough, you think that's like a good judgment to tell them, pick out enough that they have that kind of color? Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I'm really not quite sure. I mean, I've made a lot of baby blankets, but I've never, well, I mean, I've made a lot of blankets, but not really too many baby blankets. I really don't know how much yarn you use. Maybe I need to Google that, how many ounces or yards. I'll do that. So anyway, I didn't think this video was going to be this long. I'm really sorry. But then some of you like longer videos, so I hope you stay till the end then. This is Lynette with Charm Grammy Crochet saying enjoy the day. Yay, hopefully March is coming in like a lion or a lamb or whatever. It's bright and sunny here, so that's amazing. I want to thank all of my returning subscribers, all of my new subscribers. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting. I do answer all the comments. You get a heart at least so you know that I read it. And if I have a comment back, I will comment back. So thank you again so very much. Have a great yarny day. See you, bye.